लक्ष्मी मां निर्मल मां, महालक्ष्मी मां निर्मल मां, तुझको शत शत कोटि शत कोटि तेरा पूजन निर्मल दर्शन अवसर हमने पाया, हे आदि मां निर्मल वंदन अवसर हमने पाया, हे निर्मल मां हे दिव्य रूपिणी, अपना रूप दिखा दे, हे लक्ष्मी महालक्ष्मी मां निर्मल मां। भाग्य हमारा तुझको पाया, गुण को तेरे सबने गाया, झूठी काया झूठी माया, अंधियारे में तूने दीप जलाया, अब नैनों की प्यास बुझा दे, अपना रूप दिखा दे, हे लक्ष्मी मां निर्मल मां, महालक्ष्मी मां निर्मल मां। ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश्वर निर्मल, गोविंद गिरधर सब है निर्मल, तूने सबको राह दिखाया, गगन सृष्टि को तूने रचाया, अब तो हृदय अपना रूप दिखा दे। हे लक्ष्मी मां निरमलमा, महालक्ष्मी मां निर्मलमा, तुझको शत शत कोटि शत कोटि प्रणाम 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 प्रणाम। हे लक्ष्मी मां निर्मलमा।
Joining us for first of all a matter of important health. Start by it's your Kundalini. Your bandhan over yourself.
Before we go any further, we'll just do a sound check. There's people on Zoom, if you can tell us if you can hear us now. Okay.
So we'll just start with a guided meditation. And in case anyone didn't hear me before, very happy birthday to you. So let's start by closing our eyes. Take a few deep breaths just to bring your attention. Right hand on the floor. Shri Mataji, can you please clear my left? Render any negativity on my left side. let's clear the right side. So raise your left arm. Let go of any negativity. Lower your down to the left. As I said before, tonight's program, we're going to have a focus on the Lakshmi principle. Here at the left nabi, say a few times, Mother, please make me a satisfied person. Please give me satisfaction. Hand up to your forehead, up to the Agya chakra, and just say here, Mother, please help me forgive everybody. Mother, please help me forgive myself. And then place the hand on top of the head, on top of the Sarasara, and just gently massage your scalp, turning it slowly, and try to bring your attention up here to this point, above all your thoughts. And then slowly lift your hand above your head. And let's try to keep our attention up above our head where our hand is, up there in thoughtless awareness. So keeping the attention up there above the head where the hand is. And then just lower the hands. And we'll have another meditation as we play some music. Okay. So the focus of the program tonight is on the Lakshmi principle. So this is an evolutionary power which allows us to evolve as Sahaja yogis. And the goddess Lakshmi came out of the great churning of the ocean when Amrut was first formed. And she really represents our well-being, our sense of satisfaction. So Lakshmi is famous because she delicately stands on the top of a lotus flower. And she's also known as the goddess of the household in Indian culture. So Shri Lakshmi is the source of our peace that we get through meditation. She's the source of our satisfaction in life. So firstly, the Lakshmi principle represents the basic seeking for material sustenance that we have as humans. And Shri Mataji has said that the first expression of Lakshmi was trying to get food and shelter for survival. But as we evolved, Lakshmi came to represent the greater sense of well-being that we have, and trying to get that satisfaction that we receive when we get in touch with our spirit. So there's two parts to Lakshmi. The first part is our Gruha Lakshmi, which is on the left side, and Raja Lakshmi is on the right side. So you've got the left. So Gruha Lakshmi is represented on the left nabi, and the Raja Lakshmi is on the right nabi. So what the Raja Lakshmi represents is our collective well-being and our sense of public well-being as well. So it's the outward sign of material success, and it's an expression and a need that we have for the physical things in life which give us satisfaction. For example, getting a house, a car, and accumulating material possessions. On the left-hand side, we have Gruha Lakshmi, and that represents our individual sense of well-being. So the Gruha Lakshmi that all of us have represents that sense of domestic satisfaction that we have through having a satisfying and peaceful home life, having a family, a peaceful home, and people who love and care about you. Now, the Nabi, which is where the Lakshmi principle is based, is important because it's the home of our outward and our domestic sense of satisfaction, and the divine wants us to have what we need to make us satisfied. So when the Nabi is out of balance, when the Lakshmi principle is not working properly, there's some ways you can tell. In terms of the Raja Lakshmi side of the Nabi, that if you're out of balance with the Raja Lakshmi side, then that might manifest through, for example, collecting useless things, trying to accumulate too much wealth, too many possessions, and hoarding them and not sharing them with other people, spending money on useless things and wasting money. In terms of the Gruha Lakshmi, when the left Nabi is out of balance, there can be a sense of dissatisfaction with home life, with family, worrying about your health too much, and especially worrying about money. So to deal with left Nabi catches, what we need to do is to have faith that the divine will give us what we need. So we're going to play a talk now that Shri Mataji gave in 1983 in Russia, and this was a Lakshmi Puja, where she talked about the Lakshmi principle.
It is so very gratifying to see so many people from all over the world have come to Russia to worship the goddess Lakshmi. When you cannot explain everything intellectually, then you take course to arts to express yourself. And then you take to symbols to express what you cannot say verbally or cannot express rationally. This is what an artist does, also a poet does, that he extends his imagination to such an extent that he creates a symbol. But this mind is limited and it can only go up to a point. And when it is not substantiated by truth and reality, after some time it falls, the whole linear movement falls down and there's a decline. That is what we find in every area today, especially, that everything which was sublime has declined. This decline takes place and people start accepting it. But after self-realization, when you have become the spirit, your imagination touches the reality. Then the symbols which were perverted, which was misrepresented, drop out. And you touch of the symbols. This is exactly what has happened everywhere. For example, we had in India the goddess of wealth as Lakshmi. And this symbol of Lakshmi was described by saints and seers in reality. But later on, people did not understand the symbol and the reality behind it. And they thought that the symbol of Lakshmi is money, is wealth, gold, silver. And they started worshipping money. That is how the symbol of wealth, goddess, the Lakshmi, was perverted. People don't understand that when they have money, why they start doing wrong things. Even in India, nowadays, people are so perverted that if you give 100 rupees to a poor man, he will go to a pub. He will only think of self-indulgence and not of others, not his family, not his children, not his country, but himself. But the symbol of Lakshmi is very different. Firstly, the one who has Lakshmi has to be a mother, like a mother, must have the love of a mother who loves her children. She has to be a woman. And woman stands for something very sublime. Mother is the source of all the energies, but she has patience and she has love, compassion. So a man who has money cannot be happy unless and until he is compassionate. He uses this money for giving it to others. But what has happened today in the countries which are supposed to be affluent, they have gone all out to destroy themselves with the money that they have. Also, they have used money to express their anger and their lust, their greed. Also, they have wasted their money in trying to show off that they are something very individualistic. Like in America, went there and I met a very rich man. And when I got to his car, he told me that my handles of the door open the other way round. So I said, why? Anybody can get locked up in your car. So he said, which is my individuality, is my genius, you see, which has created this, something not so common. And then I went into his house. He told me, be careful, this bathroom is very special. Then he said, if you press this button, you will just jump into the swimming pool. I said, I don't want to go into this bathroom. And then he took me to his bed and he said, this bed is special. If you press this button, your legs will go up. If you press this button, your head will go up. I said, I don't want to do these acrobats the whole night. I'll sleep on the ground. So, now the Eastern Bloc people sometimes think that Americans or the Europeans or the people who are so-called affluent are very happy people. They are not, because they have no wisdom. They go on wasting money like this, they are bankrupt, good for nothing. One day they will be moving in a Rolls Royce, tomorrow they will be on the street begging, because there is no Lakshmi in them, it's just money. So the symbol of Lakshmi we should try to understand, is very important. Because if the Lakshmi resides in your Nabi, and if she is satisfied, then only the Mahalakshmi principle rises, means that you start seeing beyond. Now these people had so much money that they didn't know what to do, and they thought, no, this is not sufficient, we have to seek further. Then they took to drugs and all kinds of things. If you find anybody in England or America, any place, with torn clothes, know that he is a rich man. This is the condition of perversion, where everything is perverted. Now the Lakshmi principle is like this, that as I said, she is a mother. In two hands, she has got pink lotuses. Now the pink lotus means a flower which is come out of the pond and allows even a thorny insect to come inside it. That means a rich man or a man with Lakshmi must have a house or a whole household or an estate which is very beautiful, like the lotus. Pink in color means inviting, welcoming everyone, all kinds of guests. Now this insect with all the thorns in it comes in and sleeps on the corona of that lotus very beautifully, and in the night the lotus covers it so it doesn't feel the cold. So the man with the money or man with the wealth is not a Lakshmipati. He is not the one who has the blessings of the Lakshmi. But the man with wisdom and who has money, we can call, has got the blessings of the Lakshmi. So they, like the lotus, is so hospitable, so anxious to get guests in his own being and to look after. In the same way, a person who has money, who is supposed to be blessed by Lakshmi, should be the same hospitable, of the same hospitable personality. But the surprising thing is, all those nations today who look to be affluent have been parasites. They looted all the countries. They formed empires. Like in India now, as you know, we had for 300 years the English, the British, 300 years as our guests. Without any visa, without any immigration, they came. But now if an Indian has to go to England, is impossible situation. And those who go there also are treated not on the same level as they treat their own people. Same with America. Thank God Columbus was coming to India, and I think Sri Hanumana took him down to America. Thank God. Otherwise, all the Indians would have been finished and I would not have been here. They killed all the Indians there, all the Indians, and took away all their lands, And now they are supposed to be rich. And the sins they have committed have to come back on them, isn't it? And you can't go to America easily, as if that is their own land. All of them do not belong to that land. Then we can see about the people who think they are higher races because they can make more money. I mean, they have killed people in gas chambers, did all kinds of things. How are they higher race? I can't understand. Is that the sign of being higher? For us, if Christ is the symbol of higher personality, then what were his qualities? He was the noblest man you could think of, greatest personality as far as morals are concerned. And such forgiveness, such magnanimity, such glory. He was the one who was blessed with Lakshmi. He was a satisfied soul. He would not do anything wrong, whatever money you might give him. Nobody could purchase him. So after coming to Sahaja Yoga, it's important to know that you are blessed by Lakshmi. With one hand, she gives. She gives to others. That is her nature, to give. Like if one door is open, the air won't come in. But if you open the other door, then only it will circulate. So to be satisfied is one of the qualities of a Sahaja Yogi. Some of them do ask for money miracles. That's not the way your attitude should be. You are now the spirits, and spirit doesn't care for the comfort of body, mind, but for the comfort of the spirit. Many of you have become spirits, no doubt, but you are not aware, some of you, of your own status. You have to be aware about it. With the other hand, she gives protection. Protection to all those who worship her or those who work for her. So anybody who has money has to give protection to people who are employed by him or working for him. We have now transcended it into an area where you have no fundamentalism in your head, but you worship all the great incarnations, all the great seers, and all the prophets. Most of them did not have any money, but they were blessed by Lakshmi because they were satisfied souls. So this is the quality of a Lakshmi, that she should satisfy. You know that in economics, desires are not satiable in general. So what is the desire which is satiable? Is the pure desire, which is the Kundalini. When you are absolutely satisfied and you know that there's no sense in hankering after money, power, and all nonsensical things, then the Mahalakshmi principle is awakened within you. And this Mahalakshmi principle gives you seeking. Then you become a special category of people whom William Blake has described as men of God. Then you don't have these conditionings of your childhood, of your nationality, of your so-called outside religion. No conditioning. But you rise higher and you become the spirit. That is the time when you understand the Lakshmi principle within you. The Lakshmi principle is that you enjoy doing for others. In collective consciousness, you want to do for others. If you are still worried about yourself only, about your own comfort, about your own earnings, about your own glory, then you go into imbalance. Lakshmi is standing on a lotus, completely balanced. Moreover, she doesn't assert her power that she has money. She is absolutely contented with herself. If you are not contented, that means you don't know yourself. You are yet a half-baked Sahaja. A Sahaja is a person who is absolutely contented within himself, because his self, his spirit, is the source of all the absolute knowledge, is the source of enlightenment for your attention, and is the source of joy. Joy is not happiness and unhappiness, which depends on ego, but it is absolute. So such fun, after realization you feel that you don't care for money, you don't care for anything. If you have it, well and good. If you don't have it, well and good. You are completely detached. Lastly, I'll tell you the story of Raja Janaka, who was the father of Sri Sita, was the wife of Sri Rama. He must have existed 6,000 years back. And he was a king. So he had to wear all the ornaments and all the dresses that a king had to wear. But all the saints of those days used to touch his feet. So one disciple of one guru said, why do you touch his feet? After all, he lives like a king and dresses up like a king. So he said, you have no idea as to what he is. If he has mercy on you, he might give you self-realization. So this disciple, Nachiketa, went to the king and said that, sir, I have come to get my self-realization. He said, I am sorry, I can't give you self-realization, I am sorry. You can take all my property, everything, but I cannot give you self-realization. Because yet, you haven't got that personality. So, Nachiketa was disappointed. And he said, all right, sir, I'll wait till you are ready to test me and see if I could get realization. So he said, all right, let's go and have a bath in the river. When they were having a bath, the people from the palace came and told him, the king, that, sir, your palace is on fire. Still he was meditating. Then again they came and said, now all the people are running away from there. All your relations, all your family. Still they were meditating. He was meditating and this Nachiketa was looking at him. Then they said, all the fire is coming here now, all your clothes will be burnt. Still he was meditating. But Nachiketa ran out and he picked up his clothes. Then he realized how detached this man is about his money, about his wealth, about his family. And look at me, I'm worried about these small things like this. He has to dress up like that because he's a king. So he surrendered himself to him and he got his realization. In those days, it was very difficult to get self-realization, even to give self-realization. But these are special time, the blossom time. They call it the last judgment, you can call it the resurrection time, you can call it the Qiyamah, as they call it in Quran. It is said that people will come out of their graves and will get their resurrection. I mean, what is left in the graves is nothing but few stones, few bones. No. All these souls which are dead will take their birth, take human body, and take their realization in these special times. And it's also happening. So now you have got your realization because of your good deeds you did in previous lives, as we say, Purva Punyas. But you must respect it. And you must understand what you have got is so great. You have to know you are the spirit now. You are special people. You are going to solve the problems of your country, of your community, of your society, of your families. You will be solving the problem of the whole world. You are the one who are going to bring peace on this earth. You are the one who are going to create a new world of beautiful, divine people. So have faith in yourself. This faith works very fast, because not a false faith is a fact. And grow in Sahaja Yoga. Don't be a dwarf. I'm happy to see the collectivity now in the Eastern Bloc and also Russia, other countries which are here today. So now you are asking for the blessings of the Lakshmi. So the first thing you should ask is the satisfaction. Then the generosity. A person who has the blessings of Lakshmi cannot be miserly, cannot be. He is a diseased person, trying to save money here, trying to save money there. This doesn't exist in the mind of a person who is evolved. I'm very happy I could come to Russia, and that at this juncture will be able to create the atmosphere which is very good for your country. And all other people who have come from other countries also will carry this atmosphere to their own countries. Now you know that you have no karmas left. It's all finished. And now you are beautiful, new people. The blossoming time has brought you as fruits now. So don't pay attention to yourself, to your maladies, to your troubles, and things will improve. Things will improve definitely. Somebody was telling me they have got pain in the knee. I just felt I get so many times pain in the knee, pain here, because I absorb from you. But I never think about it. I never bother, because I see my body, all right, like this machine, if it is spoiled, we should cure it, finished. But all the time if you are thinking, this is paining here, this is wrong, I haven't got money, I have to do this business, that business, finished. So now we have to rise into the realm of super consciousness. I can go on speaking about everything which is so sublime, so beautiful. There are many lectures which I have given, but lectures are nothing but words. These are the web of words. So you must get out of it. You have to go beyond the mind. That's what is my own vision. And so many have fulfilled it. I am always yours whenever you want. Whenever you want me to come, I will come. That my love is more than my own will. But you also must love yourself and love your self-realization. May God bless you. There is one thing we have to know, that in the Nabi resides the Lakshmi, and you have reached the state where she is a reality with you. She is not a symbol anymore. So today, after the puja, these Lakshmi principles must be awakened within you and should spread all its light in the Navi center. May God bless.
So in that talk, Shri Mataji said that one of the misconceptions of the Lakshmi principle is that it's an embodiment of wealth. She said people have the false idea that having material wealth is a sign of the Lakshmi principle. If you're rich, it means that Lakshmi is blessing you. She said that, in fact, the Lakshmi principle, the first sign and expression of it is satisfaction. So if you're a satisfied person, then you're in touch with the Lakshmi principle. Shri Mataji said that or the great incarnations didn't have any money, they didn't have any wealth, but they were satisfied in themselves. And then she said the second expression of the Lakshmi principle is generosity. So being generous to other people. And she said that if you have a strong Lakshmi principle, if you can embody that, then it actually, and you're a satisfied person, then it gives rise to the Maha Lakshmi principle, which is the great principle that enables. So what we'll do now is I thought that we could read out a mantra, the 10 holy names of Shri Lakshmi. This is a mantra that I've used a lot over the years. It's good because to do 108 holy names of Shri Lakshmi takes a long time, but the 10 holy names of Shri Lakshmi, it's short, it's really powerful, and it's a good way to lift the vibrations in your meditation and try to get into thoughtless awareness, to try to get in touch with that Lakshmi principle and to be satisfied. And so what I'll do is I'll go through the 10 holy names, do the mantras, and for each one, I'll also read out from a talk that Shri Mataji gave, where she actually described each of these 10 holy names and the aspects. So Shri Mataji said that Mahalakshmi has 8 aspects. So the first holy name is Shri Adya Lakshmi, and Shri Mataji said in this talk, she said that Adya Lakshmi means Mahalakshmi. If we do the mantra, so Om Twame Sakshat Shri Adya Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala. The second holy name, the second aspect is Vidya Lakshmi. And Shri Mataji said, Vidya is the art of Sahaja Yoga, which you know. That is Vidya. The rest is all avidya. How to raise Kundalini, how to awaken all the deities, how to cleanse others, all the knowledge, all the sides about that is called as Vidya, the Lakshmi one. Lakshmi is the grace, awareness that is gracious. Shri Vidya Lakshmi. Om Twame Sakshat Shri Vidya Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala. The third aspect is Saubhagya Lakshmi, and Shri Mataji said, Saubhagya means good fortune, the Lakshmi that gives you fortune in everything. Life, she gives you good fortune in money, in your living, in your food, in any way. Any good fortune is given through God. It's only God who gives good fortune. Shri Saubhagya Lakshmi. Sakshat Shri Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Devi Namo. The next aspect is Shri Amruta Lakshmi. Shri Mataji said, Amruta means the thing that does not die. In this world, Lakshmi exists as your wealth. Now the wealth that does not die, which is that thing? It is the spirit. So the grace of the spirit is the Amruta Lakshmi. The rest of the things will die out, and whatever is done through the spirit to please the spirit is the Amruta Lakshmi. For example, loving others. Loving means giving without expectation, just giving and enjoying. The greatest is to give vibrations. Vibrations cannot die. Shri Amruta Lakshmi. Shri Amruta Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. The next aspect is Shri Gruha Lakshmi. Shri Mataji didn't talk about this aspect, but we looked at it before. The Gruha Lakshmi is the expression of your domestic satisfaction, being satisfied with your family, and being satisfied that you're happy with everything that you've been doing. So Shri Gruha Lakshmi. Om Twa Shat Shri Gruha Shat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Namo Namah. So Shri Mataji said that peace is only achieved through the Gruha Lakshmi, through your proper adjustment of your being. The next aspect is Raja Lakshmi. The right side is the Raja Lakshmi. Shri Mataji said, I would say once this Raja Lakshmi business comes up, then you will understand the respect. Because once you respect yourself, you start respecting others also. And you are all saints, you have to respect each other in the same way. Shri Raja Lakshmi. Om Twa Sakshat Shri Raja Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Mataji Shri Namo Namah. Just another aspect of Gruha Lakshmi. Shri Mataji said that the wife is Gruha Lakshmi. She is the one, she is the goddess of the household. Now she has to be the goddess also. I mean, she doesn't become goddess just by becoming. The next aspect is Shri Satya Lakshmi. Shri Mataji said, I told you awareness. She is the one who has given you awareness. Awareness is Lakshmi's character. Satya, which means the truth. As you rise in your awareness, you know the truth. What is the truth? What are you aware of? You're aware that you are the instrument of God and He is working through you. You are aware of that because it is flowing in your central nervous system. This is the truth of which you have to be aware. What is the other truth? Is who are you? That you are the spirit. And the third is who am I? And so speaking, who is God? What is your destiny? If they become your awareness, then you have got Satya Lakshmi. So Shri Satya Lakshmi. Shat Shri Satya Lakshmi. Shat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nim. The next aspect is Shri Bhogya Lakshmi. Shri Mataji said, Bhog means the one by which you enjoy. I mean, is like the whole ocean of joy is around you, and you are like a bird who cannot drink it. Only through the grace of Bhogya Lakshmi you can enjoy Bhogya Lakshmi. Sakshat Shri Bhogya Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Mataji. The next aspect, the ninth one, is Shri Yoga Lakshmi. Shri Mataji said, the Lakshmi's power which gives you yoga. Lakshmi supports your power of yoga by giving you awareness. So Yoga Lakshmi is the power by which you go to yoga. And once you have achieved your yoga, you get the grace. Lakshmi is the grace, so you get the grace of a saint. Shri Yoga Lakshmi. Shri Yoga Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Ma Shri Nima. And the last aspect is Shri Mahalakshmi, which is the power of evolution and ascent. Shri Mahalakshmi. Adi Shakti Ma Shri Nima. So now we'll put on some music and we'll have a enjoy off the program.
Namaste tu Mahamaye Shri Pite Surapujite Shankha Chakra Gadahaste Shri Nirmala Devi Namostute Namaste Garudarure Holhasura Bhayankari Sarva Papa Hare Devi Shri Nirmala Devi Namostute. सर्वज्ञे सर्ववरदे सर्वदुष्टभयङ्करी सर्वदुःखहरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते सिद्धि बुद्धि प्रदे देवी भक्ति मुक्ति प्रदायिनी मंत्रभूते सदा देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते Yogare yoga sambhute Shri Nirmala Devi Namostute Sula Sushma Maharudre Mahashakti Mahodare Mahapapa Hare Devi Shri Nirmala Devi Namostute Padmasantite Devi Parabrahma Swarupini Parameshri Jaganmata Mahalakshmi Namostute Shvetambardhare Devi Manarankara Bhushite Jagatite Jaganmata Mahalakshmi Namostute Shri Nirmalam Stakam Stotram Yat Paribhati Manara Sarvasiddhi Mavapnoti Rajam Prapnoti Sarvada Ekakalam Pare Nijam Mahapapa Vinasanam Vikalam Yapare Nityam Dhana Dhanya Samannita Vikalam Yapare Nityam Mahashadru Vinasanam Shri Nirmala Devi Bhave Nityam Prasanna Varada Shubha Namaste Tu Mahamaye Shri Pite Surapujate Shankachakra Garahate Shri Nirmala Devi Namostute Namaste Tu
What we'll do to finish the program is we'll raise our Kundalinis. Give yourself a bandhan. You enjoyed the program. If you'd like to keep meditating, we'll put on some quiet music so you can try to